Happening in Tigray in Ethiopia, the worst crisis in the world right now. So Tigray is a region in northern Ethiopia where a major conflict is going on, and recently the head of the World Health Organization said that what's happening there right now is the worst disaster in the world.
I can tell you that the humanitarian crisis in Tigray is more than Ukraine.
For context, there are millions of people in Tigray who are caught up in the middle of a war fought on the one hand by Ethiopian government forces who are being assisted by Eritrean fighters and also other militia, and on the other hand people who are loyal to the Tigray People's Liberation Front. The Liberation Front is a political group which has held a lot of power in Ethiopia since around 1991. But recently that power has started to wane, and the current Ethiopian government actually has them listed as a terrorist group. This latest serious conflict actually broke out in November 2020 when the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed, started a military offensive against the Liberation Front group. Since then, fighting has killed tens of thousands of people, displaced millions of other people, and there are widespread accusations of human rights abuses and even ethnic cleansing. On top of that, since last year, all communications and banking services have been cut off to Tigray, which means around 6 million people have been denied access to their money. And yet, despite how serious the scale of the crisis is in Tigray, there are some people who think that it's not at all widely enough spoken about. And the WHO chief, who you heard from earlier, thinks that racism might be a factor behind that.
And I said it many months ago, maybe the reason is the color of the skin of the people in Tigray.
The situation in Tigray seems to be getting only more serious, and the way that the world responds is once again putting a spotlight on how different crises are dealt with, depending on who the people at the centre of it are.